Okay, Vishwajit. So before we begin, can you please give a brief intro about yourself?
Okay, fine. So right now I'm working as co-founder for Innovative. So Innovative basically is a company where we provide all IT infrastructure from software development till the marketing. So where we are specialized in creating better designs for marketing purpose for the companies, basic. So that's where I come in. So I work as a growth hacker and co-founder with this company right now. So I have worked with more than 100 companies right now. Currently working with 5 companies in Southeast Asia, mostly in Vietnam. So I'm working as growth consultant for them in regards with Innovative. That's what I'm currently doing. Uh,
So you are helping them with your design.
so mostly we are helping them in mid of the funnel. So all the digital marketing companies, what I see is working on from the top of the funnel only, unlimited to the top of the funnel. But what I try to do with my clients is I target them to complete entire funnel when I'm working with them. So basically the mid of the funnel is not a USP of any company right now, uh, whichever digital marketing company so far I see. So we are targeting to make their mid funnel very strong so that their end funnel gets more stronger. So I don't know how many people understand mid funnel and bottom of the funnel.
I
No.
don't also understand. Can you please explain?
Okay, so if you can share your screen, I can guide you what is that.
Okay. Okay, so you mean I have to share my Google?
Share your screen and go to Google.
Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay. Other people can also speak. They
Yes, yes.
can, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just search pirate funnel.
What do I search?
Pirate funnel.
Pirate
Yeah, Pirate of Caribbean's pirate funnel.
funnel.
Yeah. Yes, search. And
Hmm.
search the very first image, whichever you see.
Hmm.
Okay.
Definition of pirate funnel. Hmm.
Yeah. So do you see this funnel mostly? Uh, so to understand this funnel, it's a long term. To understand, you can just read and watch this by watching some blogs. But I'll give you a small insight about this funnel. So when companies work, they focus on entire funnel, not on just single funnel. And as a digital marketing company, the companies focus on only awareness and acquisition, not activation, retention, revenue, referral. So I'll tell you what is awareness. The awareness is something where people create content, post on social media, and get clients through that, or do Facebook ads, Google ads. That's his awareness. Acquisition is coming on the website and watching the website, watching the content, watching your profile as acquisition. Activation is doing something for you, so contributing. So it might be something where they sign up with you, give you an email address, phone number, anything with regards to you. They take action. So that is called activation. The bottom three things is called triple R. So it changes their sequences right now. So you see retention, revenue, referral. So it can be revenue, referral, retention. So it can be anything out of this. Its sequence can be changed eventually, because sometimes if it's an e-commerce website, then after activation, it is revenue, and then it's retention, and then it's referral. So it changes. So if you see this, the companies right now, the bigger marketing companies or bigger companies who focus on marketing, they work according to this.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, anybody if has any questions, we can talk on this as well.
Okay, anyone? Any question? Anybody? Okay, I guess no question. So what inspired you to start this company? Did you
Okay,
find any
so
problem to solve?
yeah, so I was working as a freelancer before this. So I'll tell you how I started my journey. So I was working as a research data scientist in a company, a research company, where we were creating a product for high data management. So the data in company is pretty huge, like 1 TB, 10 TB, 1,000 TBs of data, which is unstructured. Unstructured, you means it's consider a data in an Excel sheet, which is randomly placed. And that software was creating that random structured data to a structured data through AI, artificial intelligence. So I was working with that company, and eventually, in mid of that, COVID hit, and in that company was not able to make any sales. Like product was created, but product was not able to sell into the market, and they don't have any marketing team so far. So at that period of time, company forced us to learn marketing skills.
Hmm.
They eventually requested us, and as they requested us, we started learning marketing skill and start utilizing that in real company. So that was the bigger advantage, that whatever I was learning, I was implementing on the webs, on the current product what I was using. So where I understood that, like, how many touch points are needed to sell a product. Eventually, if your product cost is high, what kind of marketing you need. You don't need to do Facebook ads and Google ads, you need to go on LinkedIn. So that's where I understand the channel selections. So after that, I was pretty interested in learning marketing. So I left the job and I took 2 months to learn everything what I wanted to learn. So I learned copywriting, basically, majorly I learned copywriting. I learned growth hacking from founder.com, which is the best site you can go right now. If you search founders.com, it's pretty expensive for the students right now, but it's having a excellent content. So if you can note it down, it's founder.com, foundr.com. So founder.com, on founder.com, you can see various courses created from the founders, and which has immense of knowledge, and they are talking about concepts, not teaching you like how to play a Facebook ad or how to do this. They give you an intellectual knowledge how a company thinks while creating a Facebook ads. So that's where it's matter. So I learned the skills, and eventually I started doing email marketing. So I was learning email marketing at that time. So I was learning cold emailing. So what I thought is, like, let's propose myself as a service provider and connect to the people. So I did a bit of email marketing, and from there I got few clients for me, which started paying me eventually. So I was doing Facebook ads, I was doing Google ads for a few clients, I was doing social media for a few clients. I was also doing web designing, which was not my task, but I was outsourcing for someone else. Like, I was taking the work and I was outsourcing from other people. So here I started my freelancing journey. Rather than that, I was learning more of business at that time. So I started knowing more of marketing, but I didn't had a business sense, which was missing inside me. So I focused on learning more of how company thinks. So I started connecting to the founders, various founders of SaaS products, basically, because I was pretty inspired by SaaS product. I was checking out a website called producthunt.com. So anyone in the crowd knows what is producthunt.com?
Producthung.com. No, I don't know.
Okay. I wish everyone can speak,
Yeah,
open their
the
mics.
previous website you said was founders.com.
Founder.com.
FOUNDRDCOM, is it?
Yeah, founder.com. FOUNDR.com. I I can't
You're
hear you.
muted, sir. You're muted.
Let me type in the chat box. Founder.com, is this correct?
No,
A for even DR.
The E is missing inside that. So you need to remove that.
Okay, anyone, any question?
Okay, this one.
Okay. Have fun.
Anyone, any question? Yes, you are
Yeah,
talking
I do.
about. Yes.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Dave. I have a question, and it's regarding freelancing.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, like, what do you need to know to start freelancing? Because what are the basic things like marketing and what else should I know if I'm going to start freelancing?
So what you're passionate about?
I like creating content. For example, I can create posters and I can create like edit wallpapers and videos. And I'm good at writing, and I'm learning about. I'm not saying I'm completely professional in coding, but I'm actually learning how to do that as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So one thing, before selling something, you need to have something to sell first thing.
Okay.
So what I mean by this is you create a graphics. So do you know what kind of service you would be providing to your consumer? Do you have any PPT created or any kind of portfolio created or any kind of thing, you know what competitors are doing in market? What is the client requirement? Do you have any idea about it?
No, but I'm actually doing free projects for like shopkeepers and stuff, so I can have good knowledge and like some experience, and that I can actually show out to the people that I've done some work.
Hmm.
And I'm kind of gaining experience through that for about a month or two, as well as learning some other skills in coding like SQL and probably one or two more. So in
Okay.
terms of proper guidance, I don't think I have any though. That's all.
Okay. So first thing you need to do, one major thing inside this is how much you rate your skill right now. First
On a
thing,
scale,
on a
uh,
scale of anything 1 to 10 or 1 to 5.
1 to 10, about 5, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are not confident on your skills right now completely.
No, I think I can do a
So
lot better.
yeah. So what is major thing you need to do is need to compete with the best people in the market. So
Okay.
now you need to compete with the best people. So first find who are the best people
Hmm.
who are doing same kind of work, providing
Hmm.
same kind of services to their client. See
Okay.
what kind of content they are creating, what kind of portfolio they are representing to their consumers. What's that?
Okay.
So that is the benchmark for you. So when you are design, what you are selling, design is thing what you can do, like creating content like a design. If it's matching that level, you go
Hmm.
into the market, you will easily get the client. So telling about client, you need to know what target audience you are focusing. So that's
Okay.
one major thing many of the people fail right now. They don't know how to find the target audience. So major thing, you need to find who needs this. Exactly what I'm doing, who needs this. Like I'm creating a carousel post, who needs this? Either it's a
Oh.
fitness and nutrition experts who needs, is a consultant who need, is any psychologist who need my thing. You need to figure out one major niche where you can focus on. So in
Got it.
entire, right now it's a world, you can scale in any niche right now. So right now we are working with few consultants who are specialized in puberphonia disease. It's a puberphonia voice disease. So
Hmm.
where we are creating a consulting landing page for them and getting them appointments through our marketing skill sets. So creating Facebook ads and landing them on their landing page and booking their appointments so that they can sell their services to this client. So it's like puberphonia is something disease which can be curated by doing some exercise. And there are only few specialized in market, specialists in market who can do those things, which
Hmm.
are called speech and hearing experts.
Hmm.
So if you search speech and hearing experts nearby you can see only 3 or 4 speech and hearing experts, although all are not perfection in that specific puberphonia, like not specialized in puberphonia. So we are niching down our niche so that we can find the right kind of people.
Okay.
So that's where you can learn more of target audience. That's where what thing you need to do after skilling up your skill, and then you can go to finding out your target audience, and then the process of approaching the client goes on. So you need to do email marketing, you do need to do LinkedIn marketing, you can do a content creator marketing. So you can create your content and target to that niche. So create a content which is related to their niche so that they can
Okay.
see your content on Instagram or whatever platform you are using.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so Vishwajit, can you tell the difference between growth marketing and digital marketing?
Okay, the same thing I showed you a pirate funnel at initials. That is majorly the thing what is difference between digital marketing and growth hacking or growth marketing, what people say. So basically, when you work with a company which is product based company, they need a growth marketer, not a digital marketer right now. So what is the growth marketer who focus on North Star metric, not like metrics like CPC, CPA, or impressions, as you see the metrics on Facebook ads and Google ads. So when you play Facebook ads and like audience which are completely unaware about ads and Google ads and Facebook ads, I'll just tell you what are these metrics. CPC is like what cost your ads are charging per click. CPM, CPA is like cost per acquisition, also impression, CPM. So these are some metrics which are only, you can say, only restricted to awareness and acquisition, not beyond activation. So there are like more than the companies like Zomato work on 100 plus KPIs. 100 plus KPIs. So which are very much like to manage this KPIs, they need to have a huge amount of data and they do a lot of things for this. So people are not moving right now from awareness and acquisition to down funnel, the bottom funnel. No one has a referral strategy. No one has a retention strategy. No one has revenue strategies right now in the market. So lack of revenue, retention, and referral strategy, all the companies right now are feeling some losses. So this should be catered, this thing is catered by growth marketers. So usually in industry, it's also called as product-led growth in product-based companies.
So in order to minimize those losses, the company is focused on growth marketing.
Yeah, so to minimize that, because in growth marketing, you specifically focus on analytics. What you see
Google Analytics.
I'll not say it's Google Analytics, I'll say pure analytics. So a good sense of statistic knowledge you should be having to understand this analytics. So you can use multiple tools. So I'll list down few tools for you so that everyone can learn. There are many YouTube videos to learn. So the basics are you can learn as Google Analytics, and second is Facebook Pixel for Facebook ads. Second is the biggest tool which I use is Microsoft Clarity, which gives you a high performance data for your mostly for e-commerce. It's very compatible for e-commerce. So you can go Microsoft Clarity. And if you want to do a deep dig analysis, it's a tool called Clever Tap.
Can you write them down in the chat box?
I'm currently handling this from mobile phone just because of my audio issues on laptop. If I can tell you again what are the tool names.
Tell me again. Yes, I will write it.
Okay, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, like Facebook Analytics, you can say.
Facebook Pixel.
Okay, Microsoft Clarity.
Microsoft Clarity.
Also write Hotjar.
Spelling?
HOTJAR,
HOT
JAR,
JAR. Hot jar.
Hotjar.
Hmm.
And the biggest tool which you can't use right now because it's only for industry, it's called Clever Tap.
Clever.
Tap.
CLEVER.
Clever Tap. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Clever Tap is a tool where you can do behavior analysis, consumer behavior analysis, and it can be done by any tool which can do session recordings. So there are many tools which you can buy, like Click, CL1CK, Click, CL1CK, Click, and second is Analyze, which is ANALYZEE, Analyze. So these are few tools which you can use. You can learn basically because some tools are pretty expensive to use. So there are few YouTube videos, you can follow them to learn what they are teaching. So eventually you need to understand consumer patterns to make the better experience for the consumer to buy the things. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
Yes. Any question? Anyone?
Where all the technical things, let's say, which requires probably huge data to do the analytics, right?
Right.
So you are saying that this will, help the person sell more by doing all this analytics, or will like increase the reach of the ad?
So it focus on entire funnel. So it's not like just reach or something like sales or something like that. You can focus on customer success as well, like how success, like how is feeling your customer, how your customer is feeling after buying your product, experience of the product. So you can get that data as well in this kind of tools. So you can allocate all this kind of tools. So you need to have a specific KPIs for each section, what I said in Pirate metric. So I can't describe entire Pirate matrix because it would take a long period of time to explain that in detail.
So is this like part of the digital marketing
So right now it's evolving. So digital marketing was stuck right now till the date to awareness section only. People were knowing like how to do email marketing, but where to do in big companies. When they go in companies, they eventually learn from the scratch that whatever they have learned so far, it's not working over there. It's not working over there. So then they learn about the automation tools as well over there, because every company has their own tools. When you go in market, Zomato doesn't buy external tools. They have their own tools because of the privacy policies, because they don't want their data going outside their company. So when we work with such a big brands, we need to get comfortable with their tools as well. So they have already their own analytical tools, has entire number of data. They just give us access. We access the data and we give them analytical reports and growth strategies so far.
But this growth strategies is something very subjective, isn't it?
It's subjective, but it's experimental. So when we don't go with one strategy, we got with multiple strategy, but we probably do experiments for a month of period of time to understand if the marketing strategy is working for them or not working for them.
Sure. But then one last question on this.
Hmm.
How do you make sure that whatever strategies you are giving, so you work as a consultant to the companies, or?
Yeah, consultant.
So let's say this is again like a A/B testing kind of scenario, right? You would
Yeah.
give them like few things to test,
Yeah.
and okay, pretty much like a research. That okay,
Yeah.
try this, try this, try this. Maybe something will work. If not, then we'll try something else. And then you go on and on and on, and maybe after few hits,
Yeah.
5, 10, whatever, 2, 3, depending on the luck and timing, etc. One of them will click. So till something clicks, it's your job is not done. Is that correct?
uh, it's, you can say it's it's the maximum percentage it works, but it doesn't like it. Whatever ads we are playing right now, whatever strategies we are implementing for awareness and entire funnel, what we do for our clients right now, all the strategies work, but the best strategy is something else, which is giving us lower values for marketing costs, like the
Lower
CPC.
CPC.
Yeah, lower
I mean,
CPC.
obviously, the growth hack is
Yeah,
reduce the CPC to a single
yeah,
digit or something, so that you're like, once your CPC is, let's say,
yeah,
10 rupees or 100 rupees, and then you make a
mm,
sale of 1,000 rupees, then it's okay, or maybe even 100
yeah,
rupees. So it becomes like 10% of the cost only. But if
yeah,
it's like CPC is 100 rupees and the sale value is 200 out of
mm,
that CPC on an average, then it
mm,
becomes a kind of a not so good uh, proposition, I guess.
right.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Aritra, please go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, Vishwajit. So my last question would be, what would be your advice to any aspiring entrepreneur who want to start his business?
Okay, so my first thing is, if someone wants to become a business person, or if they want to start their own business, so far, I'll suggest one thing. If you are being a background of engineer, you are a researcher yourself right now. So the people coming from engineering or management background, I'll preferably suggest them to create their own product. First thing, the product should be not like a complex product like a software, a tool, or something like that. Product can be anything which is solving current need of the specific target audience. Okay, so there is thing called product market fit, where you, which you can learn to understand, is whatever product you are creating, it's relevant for the market or not relevant for the market. That is first thing, you need to create your product. Or second thing, join as a co-founder or a co-founder to a company where you think that product has the potential to reach the good target audience. It has a product market fit. So every time, it's not necessary that you should be having your own product, but you can correlate with other people, because you need to create your own team. And first major thing you need to know, as when you are starting your business, you need to create a good team. If you don't have your good team with you, its business will be failing so bad after some certain period of time that you can't even imagine. So you will not do a business after, because starting business at the early stage, people see only money. You see on lot of marketing ads, people only say we have turned this into $10,000, $50,000, and people are clicking on that ads, and they're not getting value out of it. Happened many times for many people. Even you see the courses link, like you can learn AI, which gives you a job of 8 lakh rupees, 9 lakh rupees. You are just seeing the value of which is price. But how much it's impacting the industry, no one is watching right now. Right now, I'll tell you, the career courses like data science and AI, hirings are becoming so less right now, and the people are getting so less packages. It feels irrelevant when we see like the ads going on market. It's like you can get a 8 lakh rupees salary or 12 lakh rupees salary, because right now many people are doing that. The supply has been more and demand has become less. So you need to check what is demand and what is supply. So first thing, that you need to have skills which can help you to build product, or you need to find partners who know how to create good product. First thing. Second major skill, you need to know how you can market this product. So in second thing as well, you can either find a co-founder who is best in creating a doing best marketing for your product which you have created. So you can find that co-founder, as my company did for me. So they had their own product, and which I helped them doing to sell. Third thing, you also need a person who understands sales. So it can be only one person who has knowledge of marketing and sales, or it can be two different person who has knowledge of marketing and sales. So either you also focus on learning sales skill. So either you can't sell your product at your own, like if you are meeting someone and you are saying like, I have created this product, would you buy this? So you can't, if you can't sell your product, then you can't sell your product to entire world. So that's the fact. Third thing is you need to have knowledge of finances. So in initial period, it's okay if you don't have good knowledge of finances, because when I started my journey as entrepreneur, we got hell out of projects by our contacts from our referrals, but we didn't manage our funds properly. And we spend up on very wrong things. And eventually we didn't utilize our fund as we need to do. So that's where we affect our scalability of our business. So you need to have a good knowledge of finance. So either you hire someone who has a good knowledge of finance, or you do at your own. So that's your choice. So you need to learn what you need to do. So if you're starting your company at your own, at your small, so you need to have small knowledge of all these sections at starting, at basics, because your company can fail at any stage. It can fail at scaling stage. So our company failed at scaling stage because we had a marketing budget which we didn't utilize, and we spent it on something which was not needed. And which was not needed at instant, and we spent it initially. So we initially invested in infrastructure which was not needed. So that is major thing you can focus on.
Okay, Vishwajit. So thank you so much for joining. I would end this session now. Okay, you did a great job. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Vishwajit. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay, sir. Then I am leaving the meeting. I guess you have a meeting right now.
You can end the meeting and I will restart.
Okay. Good night.
That way your recording will be,
Okay.
yeah, please.